The video we're about to see had me in stitches. Let's get into it.
So, guys, let me tell you guys one thing I have actually failed to understand. Why is every African woman marrying a white man? And it is not the fact that they are marrying white men that is even annoying and perturbing. That is not it. If you have decided to marry a white man, marry a presentable white man. Marry a white man with money. Marry a white man we can look at and say, okay. Why are you marrying nonsense? Why are you marrying a madman from the USA that used to be in the mental hospital? Then he escaped from the mental hospital and came to Africa, booked his first flight to Africa. That is that you have decided to settle with. As per why? Why? Is it because we want half-caste kids? What are you looking for? Like, guys, I don't understand it. I have failed to understand it. Do I sound like I'm ranting? Yes, I am.
And it's a very valid rant, so please, sis, continue.
Because it doesn't make any type of sense at all. I just saw this girl from Nigeria on TikTok. She just got married to this man. The man has never even smiled in any of her videos.
If you guys see this man that she's talking about right now, you look at this guy and you're in your head, you just know there's something off, there's something wrong, like something is not okay somewhere. He always looks lost and confused and like he don't know how he got here.
Then allegedly, this man is a rapist abroad, wherever he's coming from. He has married before in Kenya and the wife divorced him. Why are you people marrying this man? Why? Why would you marry a poor colonizer? Why would you marry a poor colonizer?
Because if you are going to be swimming in the snow, shouldn't you be getting something tangible from it? But no, all you are getting from it is what's that thing that people get when they stay in the cold too long? Is it frostbite? Yes, that's all you are getting. Now, this particular point of the video reminded me of a video I saw not too long, maybe last year thereabout. A sister from, I believe, Kenya made a video, and she said in that video that
a poor white man is a red flag.
and it's so real because like all the privilege in the world, and this is where you are.
As for what are you going through in life? What are you going through in life that you'd be marrying a poor white man? Why are you even talking to poor white men? Eh?
This video is killing me. She said, why are you even talking to a poor white man? Imo is killing me. Yes, that's her name, by the way, guys. Her name is Imo. I love her. She said, what are you going through in life? She's asking all the right questions. Because really, what is wrong with you? You have to be going through something for real for you to put yourself in that kind of situation. Hell, want to even be in that kind of situation. Hell, choose that kind of situation. Like, really, what are you going through in life? This is why parents need to hug their children more. African parents, if you don't take anything out of this, for any African parents who might be watching, hug your kids. Hug your kids. Maybe hugging our kids more would save them from making this kind of decisions because F2, I'm looking at you.
Somebody was mad in the USA. Somebody was mentally unstable. He was just released from prison. He got his $300 or $200. You know, flights from there to here for them are very cheap. He got his $200, $300, came to Africa with $1,000 like this. Came to settle in Africa. And now you're just seated on this man's chest very happy. Why would you put your ancestors in that situation? Why would you put your ancestors in that situation? Now your ancestors are just rolling in the grave because you have decided to marry poor white man. Why? Why, my sister? Explain. Why are you with a poor white man? Why are all of you? Oh my God, guys, I'm frustrated on you people's behalf. Like, I don't know. I'm too frustrated on you people's behalf. Like, what do you mean? You're marrying a poor... Oh God, wow, has it reached to this? Are we that desperate to marry white people? Why? As per why?
This video nearly killed me, but jokes aside, it's very important what she's saying in this video. Like, I probably shouldn't even be laughing. Some of these white people that we see our people marry sometimes, it's just like weird because I know for a fact if this were a black person looking like that, you would not have married them. If this were a black person in this situation, you would not have married them. The only reason why you chose to marry this person, agree to marry this person, is because they are white. I don't understand the phenomenon behind why this city will never make sense to me. I mean, I know it is the skin. I know, right? Some people are just like into that complexion, and it blinds them from every other thing. And this is not me saying that you cannot marry who you want to marry. You guys know I've said it multiple times on this channel since the very beginning. I really do not care. But my thing is, marry person wey get head, because some of you are just out here obsessed to the core with complexion and having mixed babies, that you are overlooking the necessary qualities that you are supposed to be looking out for when choosing a partner. And it's crazy to me. It's insane. And this thing is not limited to only interracial relationships, right? Because there are people out here who, even within the same race, who they are just so obsessed with whether light-skinned, or if she has a big bum, or what his nose looks like and what the texture of her hair is like, focusing so much on the physical that you are not looking at the internal. You are not really looking at these people and what they're about, what they stand for, what their character is like. Does this person even really care about you? Are they going to be down for you? Are they going to be a supportive partner? Can you depend on them? What kind of parents would they be if you guys have kids together? Like, these are the things people are supposed to be looking out for when choosing a partner. But for some people, they really don't care about this stuff. It's not important to them. And this is not me saying that the physical don't matter at all, because of course you should be attracted to your partner. But the point I'm trying to make is, it should go beyond that. It should go beyond just the looks. Anyway, so this video went super viral, and the women who are married to white men, they felt triggered, and they decided to make videos, maybe for this conversation, because I don't want this video too long. I'm going to put one or two, but we'll see though. I'm checking the time to see how long this is getting. Let's check out one of them.
So guys, I woke up this morning and I went to my TikTok page, and I saw a lot of people tagging me on this particular lady's page about interracial couple, black women dating white men. So I'll play the video for you guys to listen to what she said.
Why is every African woman marrying a white man? Marry a presentable white man. Marry a white man with money. Why are you marrying nonsense? Why are you marrying a madman from the USA?
So first of all, before I say what I have to say, let me correct her about one thing. Not every black or African woman wants to marry or date a white man. Like she said, why does every black or African woman wants to date a white man?
No, what she said was, why is every African woman marrying a white man? She did not say, why does every African woman want to marry a white man? At some point in our lives, we are going to generalize. It's just how communications work. Because when it's more than one, it's plural. So you have to use plurals, which is generalizing. But the thing is, as an intelligent being, you know that, oh, if it doesn't apply, you let it fly. So when Imo came out and said, why an African women, yes, there are African women who are not even interested in marrying white men or any non-black person for that matter. So she's not talking about them. She's talking about the ones who are. I'm sure in another situation, in another conversation, when such a generalization is made, she would get it. But because we know how the saying goes, hit dogs, holler. So because right now, you know, she's kind of like in the situation that's being mentioned here or spoken about here, because she's an African woman married to a white man, she feels triggered. So don't try to rope every African woman into this, because it was pretty clear the kind of African woman she's talking about.
And also, she calling out every black girl or African woman dating or marrying a white man. That's really, really rude to interracial couples. To be honest, that's really, really rude.
How is that rude? How is it rude to say that I'm seeing the kind of men you people are picking and it's not giving? About that couple I mentioned earlier, how is it rude to see a situation like that, with especially how she's basically fooling herself on the internet? I'm sorry, How is it now rude to see a situation like that and say, sis, I'm sure you could have done better. Like, what are you doing? How is it rude for you to expect your sisters to actually be doing better for themselves, to be picking better for themselves, to want better and higher for themselves, to not want to be settling for rubbish just because said rubbish lacks melanin? How is that rude? In my humble opinion, she's actually looking out for fellow African sisters. I see Imo's video as an advice to African sisters. I know it came off the way it came off. I know it came off very funny because Imo is Imo, but this is actually a serious thing that we need to put into consideration on this continent, because there are some people who self-esteem where, right? And because of this, they are picking these people, not really doing checks on these men, because like, why should there is a white man and they have this white man, now they can have mixed babies, right? That's what they are looking for. And this has caused them problems. This reminded me of a situation some years back where this very beautiful African lady, I believe she's from the eastern parts of the continent, she had gotten with this white man. He was even older than she was, which, I mean, they were both adults. She was an adult, but you know what? I'm not even going to get into that conversation for another day. Moving on. This man had no money. So she was not getting from the situation. She was not living the soft girl life. She was not pasta and lobster where mofo cannot afford no lobster. But what did she get? She got this. He knew he had it, came to the continent, got married to this lady. They did the do, and he gave it to her. This is not me saying non-white men cannot do this, like African black men could not have done what this white man did to her. But the point I'm trying to make here is there are some of our people who are just so like into this skin, this lack of melanin, that it blinds them from actually doing their due diligence, and they have ended up in very terrible situations because of it. How many stories have we heard? Sometimes they get with this man, and then after some years, when they've bettered babies, this man just wake up one day without them knowing, pack their bags, and they've left. And then they don't know where this man is. They don't know where the family of this man is. They can't even look for this man. But now they're stuck with a bunch of kids that they cannot even financially take care of on their own. And this advice, even in my humble opinion, we can broaden the scope of how far we want to take this advice to. This is not about people who are marrying out of their race. It's every single freaking one of us, regardless of our race, ethnicity, gender. When you are choosing someone to be with, choose wisely. Do your due diligence.
And I'm sorry to disappoint you guys, I'm not in that category she mentioned, so you all should stop tagging me. If she doesn't really like interracial couples, she should keep her opinion to herself, because no matter how she talks on social media, that can make us black women leave people we are with and people we are happy with, people who treat us right, no matter how they look, no matter how financially they are.
For one, if you are not really in that situation, you would not feel the need to make a video. Two, she clearly stated in the video that she has no issue with interracial relationships.
And it is not the fact that they are marrying white men that is even annoying and perturbing. That is not it.
That's the thing. The point sometimes we're going over some people's heads because they feel so triggered. They're not even listening to the things that are being uttered in the video or uttered from people's mouths.
So a black woman being with a white man who's not good looking or has a lot of money, she's happy, my dear. She's really, really happy. And she's getting princess treatment. A lot of people who are in a relationship where there is a lot of money, he's good looking, and they treat them really bad, but they can't leave. Some just stay there for the money.
Same way, you should not forget that there are women who are with men who are financially stable that are not miserable in their relationship. Like, they are both sides to the coin. The same way, you should not forget or act like there are no women who are with men, women who are in relationship with men, women who are married to men who are miserable because their man don't have money, because he's quote unquote broke or poor, and because he's not financially stable, he's taking out all of his misery on the woman. So there are both sides to all of these coins. Yes, Imo, pointed out the financial thing, and I laughed over it, obviously, even cited another video on the matter. But at the end of the day, the point she was trying to make in her video is, don't go and be picking someone who, if you shake them like this, not even a nickel will fall off of them. So how can this person even take care of you? Which is a thing that happens, right? While yes, relationships are not only about money and how rich this person is, there's more to relationship than that. We cannot not agree to the fact that money is important in relationships. You need money to live on planet Earth. You need money to have a good life, or this princess treatment she spoke about earlier. If he doesn't have money, how would you get that? So you see how there's somewhat even of a contradiction there. It's not just about you and this person. You people are eventually going to have kids, right? For the ones who are going to have kids, are you thinking about the kids? They are expensive. They are going to need food. Their food is expensive. They are going to need diapers. Their diapers are expensive. They are going to need to go to school. Their education is expensive. They are going to need clothes on their backs. Should I repeat the word? They're going to need all of these things to help them have a healthy life, comfortable life, and all of these things to get them for these kids is money. So yes, he can be an average guy. At the end of the day, the majority of us are average people, right? He can be an average guy. Nobody is saying you have to go look for the white version of Aliko Dangote or something. No, the point is look for someone who financially can handle what's comes with a relationship, marriage, and all of that. That's the point of the video. So like playing all of these semantics and missing the point, like I really don't understand, quite frankly.
So please, you all should stop coming for me in my relationship. Everyone is different and everyone has the reason why they are in every relationship they are.
Imo made a response video to her video, and just thinking about Imo's video is already cracking me up slowly, because Imo always be coming with the spice. Yeah, it's always hot. But then, before getting to Imo's video, I want to say very quickly that this is why, personally, personal life affairs off of the internet. Personally. Because when you put your personal business outside, it stops being personal business. It becomes all our business. Or like my friend said in a video we made on Ivie and who, for those of you who don't know, I have a second channel where I make reactionary commentary content with a friend of mine. So check it out. My friend said in that video,
What do you expect?
That's why I don't be putting my own personal business on the internet, because once you put it out there, it stops being your personal business.
It becomes world problem.
It becomes a world problem.
International issues.
And you cannot stop people from speaking, because it's the internet. People are going to assume things about you. People are going to come to conclusions about certain things about you. People are going to have opinions about your situation, and there'll be nothing you'll be able to do about it. Hence why she was getting tagged. So maybe her getting offended, I don't know if she's offended, but, she wasn't very excited, it seemed, that people were tagging her. That's what comes with the territory. And this is not me saying that you can't share your partner or whatnot on the internet. I'm just saying that that's what comes with being out there like that. So here's Imo's response.
So guys, I woke up this morning and I went to my TikTok page and I saw a lot of...
The colonizers' wives have started stitching my video.
I told you, Imo always comes with the spice. The colonizer's wife, that's crazy.
First of all, did I mention any name? I did not mention any name. You decided to become Cinderella, young girl. You became Cinderella and the shoe fit. Wear the shoe and go. You cannot be telling me stop telling your opinion. So, am I telling my opinion on your page? Am I on your page? I'm on my page with my followers that I built for myself. Oh, God. Stop telling us what to do. So, if you're married to one of those colonizers that are poor, that are about to die, catch the sub and go. You will not be coming here tell me, first of all, don't say your opinion. Did I tag you? Do I know you before? Do I know who you are? I don't know you. I've never seen you a day in my life. I've never seen your hard wig in my life before. This is the first time I'm seeing you. And then you're going to tell me... Girl, don't tell me what to do, okay? You're not my parent. Wait until you and your colonizer give birth to children. You will tell your children what to do. You cannot come on the internet and tell us, don't give your opinion. Is it your father that created TikTok? Is this TikTok for your mother? Is this TikTok for your colonizer? Oh, God. Don't tell your opinion.
Every time she says, oh, God, I want to faint. Oga is a PG word from Nigeria. And Oga basically means normally it means boss, but it can be used like boss in a condescending manner. So someone can literally be calling you a boss, but no, they're not calling you a boss. And it just comes so easily out of my mouth. Oga, I love it. I love it.
Don't tell your opinion. Who tagged you? Do I know you before? Where do I know you from? Where do I know you from? Continue living your hard-wig soft life. If that is working for you, well and good. I did not tag anyone. You decided to wear a shoe that fit you. Calm down. Let the shoe fit.
See, whatever I do in this life, don't look for Imo's trouble, because only Imo can handle everybody on this continent. And I'm not even joking. Nobody wins when it comes to this girl. If she carry your matter, if you make her buy your matter, she go sell and finish.
Calm down. Let the shoe fit. Wear it. Don't come to tell me that you cannot be giving your opinion. Why are you giving your opinion? Who asked your opinion before? Who asked for this opinion? You decided to stitch my video. Who asked for this opinion before? Who asked you for this opinion? A swine. Don't come on the internet and tell us not to be giving our opinions. This internet does not belong to your colonizer. This internet does not belong to your family or your village people, okay? Okay? And we are not your relatives. You cannot tell us what to do. Wait until you and your husband give birth to children. That is when you can tell your husband's children what to do, not us, Mara.
At the end of the day, Imo said what she said. Was she wrong? No. Did she lie? No. Do I agree with what she said for the most part? Yes. And I see her video as an advice, but we all know how it goes. Not everybody loves to take advice. People be getting triggered and not be picking from things they need to pick out of said things, the vital part of said things. So it is what it is. Inside life matter. Quite a drama this was. I love Imo, and I thought I should share this on here for educational purposes, for entertainment purposes. I mean, I think it's a 2-in-1, but yeah, let me know down below in the comment section what your thoughts are. Thank you very much for watching, and of course, as always, I'll be catching you in the next one. Bye.